Well, hello everybody, and happy Saturday. I'm back. I'm back. Did you guys miss me? Oh my gosh, let me fix my phone. I think I'm crooked again. I was having some technical issues, so I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I was all set and ready to go, and I came in my office to do the video, and I started to get ready, and my computer was just like going so slow, and it was just like going in circles, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to restart my computer because it just was not working right. So I don't know about you guys, but when I start my computer over, it takes like 20 minutes to boot back up and get everything going and everything. So I was gonna print out a new one of these things, and I didn't have time, and so anyway, I've been just scrambling, trying to get ready, and I was a couple minutes late, so sorry. I know you guys missed me, and I didn't get to read all the comments. Then I took the screenshot, and when I went to go hit, the live button, I see this picture that's all sideways, and I'm like, what? That's not the picture I took. And so I took another screenshot, and then I clicked again, and it shows like the new one. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyway, that is how my day's going. So hello, everybody, and welcome to Date Night with Lisa. I am Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com, and we are live on Saturday, April 15th, and it is 7:03 p.m. Eastern Time. And oh, it's okay, I'm late. Carol says, we missed you. It's okay, you're late. Thank you. Thank you guys. I have an exciting technique for you tonight. So if you guys remember last time, Riva sent me this card, which is absolutely gorgeous. So is Riva on here? Oh yes, she is. Okay, so this is from Riva Moyer. And so she was trying to explain this technique to me, and I was not really getting it, but she sent a video link. So this is the girl, I guess, that she watched on YouTube. So her name is Erum, E-R-U-M, Tasneem. I think she's Indian. She has an accent. And she does Altenew products. And so she has a video that shows you how to do it, but Riva did hers a little bit different. Instead of putting the final color on with a brush, she did direct to paper, so that's what I did. So I'm going to show you how to do this technique. It is super easy, and it gives you a really wow effect. And I didn't have this folder. I think this is our old Country Floral, maybe from a few years back. It kind of looks like it. I can't remember. Or maybe it's not Stampin' Up, I don't know. But a floral one really looks pretty, but unfortunately we don't really have a really good floral folder right now. So I picked these two, and is Starla on here tonight? Let me look and see if Starla's on here, because this is the new card kit. So I'm gonna let you guys pick which one you like the best, and that will be the card kit. So I'm gonna do both of them tonight, and whichever one gets the most votes, it will be the card kit for the next 2 weeks. So I really wanted to do this one because I love that flower. You know, I am a flower girl. This is my favorite, I think, of the two. I just was like, wow. The colors, I think, just popped out of this one. And I love the seashell folder. I'm so depressed that this stamp set is going. This is the brand new folder. It's called Countryside Blossoms. It's this one. That's going to be in the new catalog. So I did that one for this one. So I'll show you that one. And this is another thing that happened right before the video. So since I don't have room on my table for my embossing machine, so I had to like pre-do one of each one. So I'd have it ready because I can't emboss it right here at the table. So I go to pull out all my stuff out of my bucket, and this is what happened. This was the last thing I pulled out of the bucket, and I had the ink refills in there. And so my 2 ink refills, I guess, leaked on here. And I went, oh my gosh, this is about 10 minutes ago. So I had to hurry up really fast, make another one, go run into the kitchen where my embossing machine is, You know, I have stamping in every room of the house. And go do another one real fast. So I'm telling you, it's just been a day. So I know you guys missed all my exciting stories of my life. So let me say hello to everybody. Hold on one second. Let me get the chat up here. Oh, hey, Sandy, you're the first one on here today. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Therese. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Spice Girl. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Mel. Hey, Tony. Hey, Diana. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Karen. Hey, Carol. Hey, Debbie. How many Debbies do we have today? Hey, Vicky. Been trying to find you. I'm watching for Amazon too. Getting a new flag. Mine gives new meaning to Old Glory. Oh, you got to get a new flag because July 4th is coming up in a couple months. Aloha from Honolulu. Hey, Minda. Let's see. Who else is on here? I'm getting... Oh, Faith, Brenda. Hey, Brenda. April, Carol, Dolores. All right, I'm getting doubles now. Deborah Marcunas. Let me see if I see anybody else I know. Sharon. Another Deborah. There's Reva. I don't see Starla on here. Let's see. Another Deborah. Another Deborah. April. I think we have about 9 Deborahs again. Can you guys see the sparkle on this today? I did shimmer paint or shimmer spray, and I did splatter with a wink of Stella. So it's extra sparkly, and I'm a couple seconds behind. Let me catch up. Mary from British Columbia, Canada. Hello. Yes, I'm taking Thursdays off for a while, and it was so exciting. I actually was off Thursday, and I went and ran a bunch of errands, and then I came home and I laid out on my back deck, and it was so exciting, and I wasn't stressed out, and it was just so nice to relax. And today I worked in the yard and mowed the grass, and guess what happened? Halfway through mowing the grass, my self-propelled thing broke. So I went from self-propelled mower to push mower. So, and my backyard is about like this, sloped like down towards the water. So it goes like up by the house, it's up high, and then it goes down to the water. So I usually go kind of across, you know, back and forth, so I'm not going up and down the hill. But I'm telling you what, I had to take 3 breaks because it was hot today. It was like 80 something. And I thought I was going to pass out. That last half of mowing the grass was, I was dying. So I've got to buy a new mower because that's like the 3rd time the self-propelled thing is broke. Every single year it breaks. And it's a brand new mower. I bought it when I bought my house 3 years ago. So that's the 3rd time it's broken. So I got to buy a new mower. I had a hot date on Thursday. No, I wish I had a hot date on Thursday. Nope, I just need a break because I am pooped. And I just really need a break. So I'm going to cut back to 2 videos a week for a while and see if I can get my juju back. So I got it back for today though, because I was really excited about these cards. So I got some happy mail. This is from Ida Van Schalk. I don't know how to, wait a minute. I'm not going to even say that last name. Shockwick, maybe. Ida Van Shockwick from Washington. So she sent me this beautiful card with my favorite stamp set again, the shells. And she's got some Wink of Stella splatters on there. So thank you, Ida, for that beautiful card. I love it. And don't forget, today is the last day to get the current card kit, which I'll be cutting some tomorrow before I go to work. So this is the current card kit. This one, and this one. So you'll get a set to make all 3 of these. You'll get the supplies to make all 3. If your order's over $50 or $50 or more, and you use the host code, I've had about 10 people in the last week not use the host code. So I'll still give you the kit, but you guys make sure you use the host code, okay? And this is the new host code for the next 2 weeks. So for the 16th to the 30th, I'll make a new thing for next time. But I ran out of room here, so I wrote it again. So don't forget, and we still have the last chance sale going on. I ripped this off because I was going to put a new one, but then I didn't have time to type it. So, and if your order's over $100, you'll get a pack of gems. Not necessarily these gems, but some gems. So there you go. And then starting tomorrow, you'll get a card kit to make 3 of one of these. Probably, I'm thinking, what do you guys think? Which one is your favorite one? And then we'll decide which one is the kit. So doesn't matter to me. They're both about the same amount of work. This one has little, well, like one more piece of paper to cut, but that's about it. They're pretty much the same, but I do need a break. I'd like to take about a month off. But I would miss you guys. I'd like to take a month off of my regular job. Lisa can help you heal with all the laughter. I know it. Shells, shells. Oh, one on the left. New folder. Oh gosh, we're gonna have a tie. Shells. I'm gonna show how to do both of them. We're gonna do both cards tonight, but I'm just asking which one you like better. Left. Oh gosh, we're having a tie. My regular job, I'm the front office manager at an urgent care center. Carol says no. What does that mean? I need a month off of my job too. Oh, no, don't take a month off of doing. I'm telling you guys, we're looking like almost a tie. I think the shells are just about ahead. Like the pattern on the left. Okay, so you know what I think I'll do? Oh, is Starla on here? Hi, Starla. Oh, there she is. Hey, Starla. Straight cards. Okay. There you go. Shells, shells. Don't take a month off. Okay. Shells get my vote. All right. Looks like most people say the shells. But you know, if you get the kit, you can use whatever colors you want. So, like if we decide on the shell kit, I'm going to send you 3 sheets of Pacific Point, and then you'll get 6 sheets of the white, and then you'll get the little piece of pink, the Blushing Bride, and then you'll get the ribbon and the rhinestones. So you can pick whatever colors you want to make this card. So you could use these colors still. It doesn't matter. It would still go with it. So that's the only difference. Because you're going to emboss it. You have to emboss it after you put the color on. So, yeah. So you could actually use either folder with the kit that you get. So the only difference really is, do you want the Pacific Point or the Bermuda Bay, really, I guess. I do have more Bermuda Bay. But it doesn't matter. All right, so I think we'll probably have more votes for the shell. So I think we're probably going to do this one. All right, but I'm going to show you how to make this one first. I'm going to do both of them tonight. So we're going to do this one first. So for this one, here's what you need. 8.5 by 5.5 Bermuda Bay. 2 pieces of white. 5 1/4 by 4. 1 for the front, 1 for the inside. And then the 2 pieces of paper here. The Bermuda Bay, I had to use 8ths, only because it looked better. I just didn't want that. See how I like it really trimmed up around there? You can use just 1 by 3 if you want to. You just have a bigger border. But I trimmed it up just a little bit and used the 8ths. And then this is 3/4 by 2 3/4. So that's the supplies you need for this one. And then the ribbon. This is the Fresh Freesia ribbon, which is retiring. And so is the Bermuda Bay. I tell you what, I'll let you pick. So if you order your $50 or more in the next 2 weeks, I'll let you pick, do you want the Bermuda Bay kit or do you want the Pacific Point kit? So you can say Shells or the Countryside one, okay? How about that? Sorry, I'm late. Oh, Kimberly, you're having a Facebook Live at 8:30. Is that 8:30 Eastern time? Let's see. Okay, did everybody get a screenshot? Hopefully. All right, these are so easy. You're just gonna flip out how easy it is. All right, so we're done with that. All right, so we're gonna just stamp on the white part. Well, we don't even really stamp anything except for the words. Oh, the inside too. Sorry, I forgot about that. All right, so for the words, we're gonna be using the Bermuda Bay. And you could use the blue if you wanted to also. So I used the Bermuda Bay though. All right, so we're just gonna stamp the words real quick in the inside. So before I mowed the grass, I was, oh, and you know what I wanted to do too is just dip that. That's my favorite thing to do now is dipping the words in the ink and just giving it a little bit of color around the edge. I think that looks just really pretty. All right, so there's the words. And then on the inside, I put the flower. And I think I did it. Yeah, I did it in the same color. Whoops. So I was trying to organize my stamp room a little bit today. So I was pulling all my retired sets off the shelf. And I'm telling you what, I have 19 stamp sets left. And I pulled off, I think, I didn't count them all, but I think it's about almost 40 I lost. So, oops, I don't know why I'm closing that. So we're going to use it right now. All right, so that's the inside. There's your words. So now we're going to do the sponging. So I'm going to put just a scrap paper under that real quick. So we're going to sponge with, there we go, lost my blending brush. This is Bermuda Bay. And, well, I want to use something so I don't get my fingers all dirty. All right, so you just want to put some color all over this. You don't have to do any specific pattern. This could be sliding too much if I don't hold it right. So we're just going to be, there's something under here. Oh, it's a pearl. It got stuck. Uh-oh, it made a little dent. Now we're going to have a dent in our card. Okay, so we're just getting some Bermuda Bay on here kind of randomly. Then we're going to take our fresh freesia. Nope, not fresh freesia. Highland Heather, sorry. I used fresh freesia the first time I made it. And then I decided I wanted it a little bit darker. And then this is Highland Heather. I just re-inked these pads so they're a little bit darker. You want it dark because like the darker you have it, the more it's gonna pop. I hope I'm not getting my fingerprints on here. I use these brushes in class and I think like some of my customers like smushed them into the pads and like the bristles got kind of messed up because now they're going a little wonky on here. That's why you can see like that brush pattern on there. Because I always just tap it or rub it and I think they just smashed it in there and it kind of messes it up a little bit. Okay, so that looks pretty good. All right, so then when you get the color how you want it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it and put it in your embossing folder. So I did one ahead of time, and the key is you have to put it in upside down. So normally what you do is you put your stuff in with the Stampin' Up side face up. So normally you would put this in this way, but we want it to have the deboss side. So we're gonna flip it over. So we don't want the Stampin' Up. So that's on the back. So we're gonna put it in this way. So now it's going in upside down. You're going to run it through your embossing machine. So when it comes out, it's kind of backwards. So this is debossed instead of embossed. So the back is embossed, so it's popping up, but the front is like concave. You know what I mean? So it's like kind of going in instead of popping up. So that's what comes out. So that's the one I did ahead of time. So now here comes the magic. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit more color, and you can do that after you do it. So I would just want it a little bit darker. I'm going to add just a little bit more purple on there, because it's funny. It always looks like it's enough until after you do it. And then you're like, oh, I think I just want a little bit more on there. So I'm going to put a little bit more purple, and then I'll add a little bit more blue. Because you want to make sure you got every single part of it covered. You just want really, really vibrant color under there. All right, so there we go. I know I'm getting ink on my fingers. Okay. One more little bit. Okay, so here you go. Here's the cool part. So I've got Starry Sky. Reva used Night of Navy. I decided to use Starry Sky. So here's the cool part. So what you're going to do is direct to paper, which means you're going to take your ink pad and drag it along your piece of paper. So I hope this doesn't move on here, because I've got like 4 different sheets of paper and they're all kind of loose. All right, so you want to make sure that your paper doesn't move. And you want to just kind of really lightly go across this, okay? So we're just going to drag it like this. And this pad's, I've done like 4 of these, so it's getting a little bit dry. I brought another pad too. Oops. I'm going to turn it around and do it again. Now my hands are going to get inky. All right, and then we're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. Oh yeah, this is getting dry. Let me get the other one. This one's got more juice to it. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, look at the difference. That's a big difference. Okay. What a difference some ink makes. Okay, and there you go. So, see how that just pops? Wow. I love it. Love it. Love it. This is one I did. This was with the same ink pad I just had. So you can tell the difference when you have a juicy pad and when you have a pad that's running out of ink. So big difference in there. That looks more like Orchid Oasis on there. All right, so now we're going to put it together. Let me read some comments real quick. I see you guys are making like 85 million comments on here. Let me scroll all the way back. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, April, your husband is in the hospital after a bad fall. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope he's going to be okay. How do you have time to make all of these kits? I don't have time to do anything. I just stay up all night long doing that. That's why I'm giving up one of my nights of videos, because I don't have time to have a life. I have, what? Started dipping my greeting too. Let's see. I'm just reading. Oh, everybody's praying for April's husband. Oh my gosh, 13 feet, 4 broken ribs, collapsed lung. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, that's awful. Yes, everybody, let's pray for April's husband. Debbie Spicer. Oh, let's pray for Debbie Spicer too. She's having a bad day. Girl, we'll send you some hugs. Dust too humid in the summer. How's that lady do the card, Lisa? So this is how, oh yeah. Yeah, Lucy, this is how the card, yeah. So Reva was trying to explain it the other night, but I didn't really get it. So I had to go watch the video. All right, so Starla, hopefully you got a picture of that. All right, so we're gonna put it together. So here's the inside piece. There's the words, and that's just the back. So we're gonna glue these two together. I'll put those over there. So these two go together. I don't know if I got all the comments. I do have a joke for you guys tonight too. Let's see, stamping together. Magic, easy, love it. Oh, good. Oh, you guys like it. Okay, good. No, this is Starry Sky. It's not Night of Navy. Reva used, she used Night of Navy. I used Starry Sky. So it's a little bit a deeper blue because hers was a little bit more on the bluish black side, and I wanted to do it a little bit more bluish. So I did the Starry Sky. Love it. What is that inside stamp? This is from, oh, what is that from? I just got it out of the box. It's one that's retiring that I really, really like. Gosh, what is that stamp? I can't think of it now. I think it's retiring. Anybody know what that stamp is? It's sitting on my table. I did put away half of my stamps on the table. I found when I was going through my retired stamps and they were all missing, you know, a couple. I figured out where they went. So I got a lot of them put away. And then I had, of course, missing dies, 2 or 3 missing dies out of every box. So I searched for those. So I did that for a while. Then I went out and laid in the sun for a little while. And then it started getting cloudy. So I said, I might as well mow the grass. And you know, as soon as I got like 15 minutes into mowing the grass, the sun came back out. All right, so there's the inside. We're gonna put the ribbon around here. So we've got the Fresh Freesia ribbon. So the Fresh Freesia really goes well with that Highland Heather. So that's why I picked that one. So we're just gonna wrap it around. Tie a knot. And you can tell the upside and the downside because there's little flowers on here. You can tell which way they're going, so you don't get it upside down. Have a lot of you guys gotten this bundle yet, if you're a demonstrator? It's funny because the stamp set really doesn't have many stamps in it. It kind of just has a little bit. And it's funny because the paper is not what I was expecting, because the front piece looks so different, and then it's got like rabbits and all this other stuff in there. One of my customers today in my downline, she emailed me and she said, do you have the, what is that rhino set? The rhino set. I can't remember the name of it. Do you have that rhino set? And if so, are you selling it? I was like, seriously, do you really think I would buy that rhino set? You know me better than that. I don't do cutesy. All right, do I still have my retired stamps? I sure do. And I've got a bunch, and I have a sale basket like in my foyer when you walk in the door, so my customers can buy stuff when they come in. And your order is, you ordered yours a week ago and it's still showing in picking? Oh my gosh. I just got 2 orders today that I ordered on the 4th. So it took a while. This is going to go on with dimensionals. Oops, not those dimensionals, some big ones. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, I do sell my retired stuff. And I've got those mystery boxes still. I have like 3 or 4 left. So if anybody wants some of those mystery boxes, let me know. They're $100 plus $15 for shipping, so $115 total. And they have about $200 worth of product in there. That's retired stuff. But not that's retiring right now, but it's retired stuff from like a few months ago. So, and then we're gonna put some gems on here. So I've got some rhinestones. And I don't have my take your pick tool still. Dang it. I keep forgetting to bring it back in here. Okay. So we're just gonna grab these with the scissors. And we're gonna put one right in the center. And then a couple. Let's do one right there. And one. Oh, let's see. Let's do one right there. Okay, and then of course we have to do our Wink of Stella. And then we're gonna splatter with some shimmer. Wink of Stella. This is the shimmer spray, and then we're gonna do a Wink of Stella. All right, so we get the Wink of Stella, and then we're gonna hit it. Let's get something to hit it with. Let me see. I need something to hit it with. Let's use a pen. All right, so we're just gonna hit it. And there it goes. Oh, did you see it? So it'll just splatter on here. Oh, there goes a big old splatter. That came out really fast. Okay, so we got a big splatter there and a bunch of little splatters. So there you go. So that's that one. And I hope I didn't go too fast for you, Starla. So there's that one. And then I'm going to show you the other one, which is pretty much the same. We're just using different colors. Oh, wow. Susan, you ordered on the 4th and it shipped yesterday? Wow. I did get up early, so I ordered mine like 3 o'clock in the morning. Took my order from 4/4 till Thursday to ship. Well, Stampin' Up said they had the biggest day they've ever had in the history of Stampin' Up. So that's 35 years. That's the biggest day they've ever had in the history of Stampin' Up. So that was a big sale day. So I think they were not prepared for how much they were going to get in sales. So they were kind of overwhelmed with how many they got. So that's what took so long, because I think it was thousands and thousands and thousands of orders. So I don't know. Hopefully that, won't happen again. It's good for the company, but, bad for us that have to wait so long. All right, so the next one we're going to do is the shell one. And now I don't know where I put it. I lost the card. Uh-oh. Okay, wait a minute. Here it goes. I'm having a heart attack. All right, so we have 8.5 by 5.5 Pacific Point, which is retiring. 5.25 by 4 white, 2 pieces, and then this little teeny tiny piece of Blushing Bride, which is a 1/2 inch by, I think it is 1 and, wait a minute. Let me see. It was 1.5. So 1/2 by 1.5. This little teeny tiny piece. So whatever size word you're using, I'm using these little teeny tiny thank you. So I just cut it down to fit that little teeny tiny thank you. So whatever word you're using, just cut it to that. All right, so this one, we're going to be using these 3 colors. So, oops, did you get a screenshot of that? I went too fast. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. Let's go to Stampin' Up and help them pick. I know. I have the seashell set. Yes. Hello from Sleepless Germany, 1:30 in the morning. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, so here we go. So same thing. We're going to be doing the white pieces and then our little words on here. So we don't need that piece right now. All right, so we're using these 3 colors: Crushed Curry, Polished Pink, which is retiring, and a new color, Azure Afternoon, which I love. It's kind of like Tahitian Tide a little bit. Very similar. So we're going to start with yellow. So on the inside, I did a shell. Let me see what color I did. Pink. I did pink for the shell. So let's do that first. So I'm just going to stamp that shell real quick. All right, so there's the inside. And then we're going to start sponging. So hopefully, Starla, you got a picture of that. All right, we're going to do the same exact thing. So we're going to start sponging with yellow. Let me get scrap paper again. All right, and this is crushed curry. Oh, I want to forget my words. Whoops. All right, so we're going to put a bunch of yellow. I love how these colors together, so the yellow and the blue make green, and then like the pink and the yellow make orange a little bit. I just love how the colors mix so well and make those pretty colors in there. So it looks like I used a bunch more than just 3 colors. All right, so we're going to just put like 3 sections of yellow. So my mother's coming to stay with me for a couple days starting on Monday. She'll be here Monday to Wednesday because I have to take her to get a little procedure done. So that'll be fun. She can't eat anything though. On Monday, she can't eat anything. So she's not going to be a happy camper. All right, so now we're using the polished pink. I'm going to see if she'll do a video for me though. I know you guys are dying to see another video of her. Well, this one's a little bit dry, isn't it? All right, you want to try and get it as dark as you can and overlap them a little bit so you get some orange in there. So I finally have a guy coming to do my mulch. Only took me like 2 weeks to find somebody to come do it. I just decided I can't do that this year either because I don't think my back can take it. Because I'm just getting too old to do that heavy lifting. All right, we got to save a little bit of room for the blue. All right, so last color is Azure Afternoon. I guess is how you say that. We're going to put this one on. Oops. I don't think that's the right color. I don't know if that is the right color or not. No, that's not right. I think this is the right color. Yeah. Okay. So when I also came in here to start doing my video, this gigantic fly got in the house somehow. I don't know. I guess when I was going in and out mowing the grass. And it was one of those giant ones, like almost a horsefly size, but not quite. And it came in my office here with me while I was, you know, on the computer. And I was like, oh, great. So I had to get rid of that before I started the video, or else he would be flying around here the whole time. So he was inside the blinds, so I tried to smush him, you know, like close the blinds and just start smashing the blinds to see if I could get him, but it didn't work, so he escaped. So then I got him out of the room, so now I had to shut the door, and it's getting really hot in here. So I'm like, whew, I turned the fan on, but it's hot in here. I'm sweating now. Okay, so there's a good amount of color. So you just kind of want to like mix it all up, so you get like all different colors in there. All right, so we're gonna close that up, and now we're gonna do the same thing. So you wanna take your shell folder, and so I've already got it in here. So what you're gonna do is take this one, and again, you wanna put it in there upside down, so the Stampin' Up! Is gonna be on the back. So you're gonna put it on the back, and so you're gonna put it in here like this, and then, whoops, make sure it's straight. And then run it through your embossing machine, and then when it comes out, it's going to look like this. So the embossed side is on the back. The white side will be embossed. The colored side that you just sponged with your blending brushes will be debossed. So it will be indented. So it kind of caves in because this is the side that pokes out. So there you go. All right, and then if you want to add any more color, you can now. So if you look at it and you say, oh, I really wanted some more whatever, you can do that now. But I kind of like it, except for right in that corner. Actually, I think I need a little bit more blue up in there. And then a little bit more yellow down here. You just want to make sure it's really, really, really vibrant colors. You don't want to have like any white showing. Let me just get, oops, where did my yellow go? There it is. I got so many ink pads here. I was only going to do one card, and then when I did the other one, I was just messing around and I did the other folder. I'm like, oh, I got to do both of these. Because I knew if I showed both of them, you were going to be like, oh, can you do the other one? Because I like both of them. Okay. All right, so there we go. Oh, and I got to do the words too. So the words are going to be in the Azure Afternoon. And I'm just using this little thank you. I don't know where this came from. As usual, I just grabbed it from something. I had all these stamps out today. And I said, oh, I wanted something really teeny tiny to put on there. So I just picked this one. And hopefully I'll get it straight. There we go. All right, and then we're going to dip it all around. I did it with white first, and I didn't like it in white because it was too like bright. And then I sponged it a little bit, and I said, no, it's still too bright. Oh, my fingers are getting all dirty. All right, so we're going to do it in the pink because I thought that kind of went pretty well with that. All right, so now here comes the magic. So let me get my scrap paper back out. All right, so we're going to do this, and then we got to go right across it with Starry Sky again. So let me get my paper towel. And you think you're just going to mess it up, but it doesn't mess up. It just like pops. All right, so we're just going to drag it. And you want to make sure when you drag it, you have the edge that's like where the ink pad's almost right to the edge, not this edge. Don't do that first. You want the other edge. And you're just barely touching it. You don't want to like smush it on there. You're just like barely touching it and just drag it. That's almost too hard. Oops. Almost did it a little bit too hard there. Oh, that one did get a little bit too hard there. So you just barely need to touch it. I'm trying to get this one right there, but it's kind of getting too deep in there. Okay. All right, so there you go. So isn't that beautiful? It went just a little bit too hard right there, but that's all right. I just went to hit it a little bit too hard. All right, so then we're gonna put this on our background piece. I don't know why I hit too hard right in that middle. All right, and then this is gonna go right in the middle of that. You can tell that pad's really juicy. That's the one I re-inked. So this is the inside. Oops, I don't know why I'm putting the lid on that. All right, and then this one is gonna go on the front. You can kind of see that darkness on this one more than the first one. This one came out better. I don't know why. I think I just pressed a little bit harder. So don't press too hard because you really just don't want to get it too hard. Okay, and then we're going to put our words on with dimensionals. So if you mess up, just cover it with your words right there. I'm going to use some little ones. And then just put that right there. So that'll cover my little mistake. And then we got to make a little bow. So I'm using my favorite retiring ribbon, my white seam binding. I'm so sad that this is leaving. Seems so quiet in here. Usually Usually I have music or something on in the background, but it's so quiet. Okay, I just messed that up. Whew, I'm getting hot. It's cooking in this room with the door shut. That big gigantic fly is out there somewhere. Oh my gosh, you know what happened yesterday? So I was leaving for work and I walked out the garage. I always go in and out through the garage to go to my car. And because I parked the car in the driveway. So I just, instead of going out the front door, I go through the garage. And so when I walked out of the garage, there was not a big giant spider web, but just like one of those stringy ones, like from the garage door, kind of like to the front of my car. And I walked through it and I was like, oh, like you get it on yourself and you're just like, ah. And so then I was like all heebie-jeebies because I thought, ooh, did a spider get on me? And so I was kind of like just feeling all over myself because I was afraid a spider got on me. So I didn't feel anything. So then I go to work and I get to work. And about 10 minutes after I get to work, I sit down at my desk and all of a sudden, guess what flops on my desk? A spider from my hair. It was in my hair. So one of the girls, my office is like right in back of her desk almost. I start screaming and she's checking in a patient and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm freaking out. And she's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I said, there's a spider. It was in my hair. And they're all cracking up. And this guy's sitting there and he's cracking up. And then the other girl comes running. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, there's a spider in my hair. They're like, oh my God, we thought you were dying. I said, well, I almost was. There's a spider in my hair. You just don't know. I mean, it was a little baby spider, but it still scared me to death. All right, we're going to put a couple rhinestones on here. Got to use my scissors because I don't have my take your pick tool. All right, let's see. Where do we want these to go? Let's put one in that shell. And then we'll put, let's see, we'll just put one there. And then one over here. All right, and then we're going to spray it and do some Winkostella. All right, so let me try this. We're hitting it. Oh, can you see it? Love it. All right, so there you go. The first one definitely came out better. I did the second one a little bit too dark, but that's okay. They can't all be perfect. So there you go. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? You love it? I'm not going to forget the joke. I got it already. I got it on the screen. Oh, and I have some things to give away too. Some, a couple cards and a couple packs of gems. So hang on. Let me get the joke. Let me read some comments real quick. Now my whole scalp is itching. Don't forget. I know. I hate spiders. Every time my hair moved the rest of the day. I know it. I was like, so then I'd have peed myself. Tony says I'd have peed myself. I almost did. I would have screamed. I know it. I did scream. Love them. What is the first folder? This one is the Countryside something. Hold on. Countryside Blossoms. This is the new one that's in the new catalog. And this is the Seaside Shells. Seaside, yeah. I think it's Seaside Shells. Is that what it's called? Seaside Embossing Folder. I think. What is that shimmer spray? This is this stuff that we used to sell. Stampin UP used to sell this champagne mist. It's from Sucanico, and you mix this. Just get any kind of spray bottle. You can get them from the Dollar Tree or anywhere. You put 70% alcohol in here, almost like 9/10 of the way full. And then you pour a little bit of this in here and you just shake it up. And I have the link in the description box below the video that shows you where to get it. Love the new embossing folder. Me too. All right, here comes the joke. You ready? Okay, this is a clean joke. All right, a young man named Chuck bought a horse from a farmer for $250. The farmer agreed to deliver the horse the next day. The next day, the farmer drove up to Chuck's house and said, "Sorry, son, but I have some bad news. The horse just died." Chuck said, "Well, then give me my money back." The farmer said, "Can't do that. I went and spent it already." Chuck said, "Okay, then. Just bring me the dead horse." The farmer asked, "What are you going to do with him?" Chuck said, "I'm going to raffle him off." The farmer said, "You can't raffle off a dead horse." Chuck said, "Sure I can. Watch me. I just won't tell anybody he's dead." A month later, the farmer met up with Chuck and asked, "What happened with the dead horse?" Chuck said, "I raffled him off. I sold 500 tickets at $500 a piece and made a profit of $2,495. The farmer said, "Did anyone complain?" Chuck said, "Just the guy who won, so I gave him his $5 back." I said, "That's a good idea." That's a smart guy. Great colors. Oh, thank you. I'll be making this card tomorrow. All right, you ready for some giveaways? So I've got a few cards and a few packs of gems. And a couple cards were not claimed, so I'm re-giving them away. So hang on. Let me get them out. Okay. All right, so let me scroll through real quick and pick some winners. All right, so first winner, let me get some Post-its. Hold on. All right, the winner of this card is, let's see, April Sherry. You win the first one. So congratulations to you. Next card is this one. This was created by my friend Colleen. We get together every couple weeks, and me and my friend Colleen and a couple other demonstrators, and we all bring a project to share. So this was her card, and we all got to make it. I do not have any pets, Vicki. I have nothing. I don't have time for pets. All right, the winner of this card is, let's see, who hasn't won one in a while? Can't think of. Let me see. Linda Story. I don't think you've ever won anything. Linda Story is the winner. All right, so Linda wins this one. All right, this one is, let's see. Gosh, I see so many people who have won stuff already. I'm trying to find somebody who hasn't won. Let's see. Deb Fitzgerald. I don't think you've won anything either ever or in a long time because I don't recognize your name. Winner is Deb Fitzgerald. Oops, messed that one up. All right, then we got some gems to give away. So the winner of the first one is, let's see, Carol Helms. So Carol, you win a pack of these gems. And the next one is, let's see, Ginger Snap. I love that name. Ginger Snap. All right, one more. Let's see. Give to Annie Wagner. I don't see Annie Wagner on here. Let's see. The last one is, okay, Annie Wagner. You've never won, so you can win this one. All righty, girls, there you go. So congratulations to all the winners. Make sure you guys send me an email at stampgirl2@cox.net. That is my email. So email me your address and I'll stick these in the mail on Monday. So congratulations, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if Jody's on here, Jody, I still have your card. I don't know why you haven't sent me your address. Because I know you're on here like all the time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. I see a lot of people on here that haven't done thumbs up yet. And do I just pick from my group? Nope, I'm picking from everybody who's watching tonight. So a lot of times I pick from the comment section too. The people who comment in the regular comment section, like not on here, that's what I usually do. But I didn't have time to do that today, so I just picked from the video comments tonight. So go ahead and leave a comment. I haven't had time to read comments in the last few days, so sorry about that if you've left a comment there. But thanks for joining me. I will be back on Tuesday night, so make sure you join me for that one. Hopefully I'll have something exciting to do that night. If you ever see anything really exciting that you want me to try, make sure you send me an email or a Facebook message or something, and attach a video if you see a video that has something really cool you want me to do. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you back in a couple more days. Bye, everybody.